So I went to the bank today and I got a couple nickel boxes. There's $100 in nickels in each of these boxes, and gonna do some bankroll hunting today. When I'm done with these, luckily I don't have to roll them. My bank allows me to put them into these coin lock bags, and so they'll credit my account right away. And so I can put up to $200 in nickels in here. And so if take one of these boxes, I'll show you what they look like on the inside. I'll just rip the box open. There we go. So you can see they all come in this clear wrap. So you could always look at the end there, see if you get a lucky roll. And I'll show you some finds later on once I can take some good pictures, but you can find anything in here from Wartimes to buffaloes. I found some Liberty heads, some V nickels. I actually found one that was almost in mint condition in 1883, and so that's a good year. Luckily, or not luckily, it was one of the years that wasn't more expensive. I believe it was the one without the cents on the back, and if it had cents on it, it would have been worth more. So I'll go through this box. I'll go through this box later. I would videotape the whole thing to show you me going through each one, but that would be like the longest video. My phone's not gonna be able to handle that. So if I find anything in a roll, I'll show you. I'll start the videotape as soon as I see it. So I'll show you what they look like when they come out of the rolls, and hopefully I can find something. I usually find about one or two nickels in each box, hopefully. So I'm hoping for some buffaloes or some Wartimes, and Liberty heads are always amazing to pull out of there. So we'll have to see how this goes. All right. So I've gone through about 13 rolls and nothing special, but I found a foreign coin. Where'd it go? Right here. And it's a 20-cent piece from Singapore. And the year in there is 1988. So I like the foreign coins. They're kind of cool to collect, so it's a cool little find right there. Cool, I'll take a picture of it. Well, I'm about halfway through the box, and nothing else good, but I did just pull out a Canadian, 1997. So it's got just another Canadian, so 2 foreign coins so far, nothing else that great. Alright, I'll keep looking. So here we are. I just finished my first box. I already got the nickels down there in the bag. And I opened up the last roll, and I was like, alright, if there's nothing to this, I'll take a little video clip and, just say, didn't find anything. The only finds that I did have, I'm picking up right here, were that Canadian and that Singapore nickel. And then I'm looking through here, and I'm looking at all these nickels, and then there's this one that looks like it's all beat up with gum and really gross looking. And this isn't usually what my wartime nickels that that I pull out look like. And so I look at it, I'll take a picture. My camera doesn't do the macro, and I can see a P right there at the top. So it's a 1943 P. So last roll, I got my one war nickel for the box. So I'll take a picture for you, and I'm about to open up my second box. So we'll see if we find anything in there. So yeah. So I literally just opened up the second box, and I usually take them out and I look at the ends just to see if I can find something cool in them. And the one thing I hate about this roll, I've had it about 3 times. You can see there's a penny inside of this roll. So I've had it happen about 3 times. So that usually means they give me 39 nickels and a penny. So shorted me, but you never know. Maybe one day I'll find a Wheatie in there, and then it'll actually might be worth something. So hopefully it's at least copper, maybe. So yeah, that's the one thing that sucks about doing this. Alright, let you know if I find anything. So I've only gone through about 7 rolls in the next box, and I poured them out, and instantly right away you can kind of see just from the coloration how this one looks a lot different. So just off the color, I looked at it. It's a 1944 S. I wish this thing had macro. I'll take a better picture, but it's not in that bad a condition. Definitely feels like a war nickel, so cool. Hopefully I find more. So I'm about halfway done. I poured out my nickel roll, and I was like, what the heck was that? I've never gotten one of these before. It's a Cinco Centésimos de Balboa. Huh. República de Panama, 1968. Pretty cool. Haven't gotten one of those before, so that's a new find for me. Found a lot of foreign coins, but never one from here, so it's pretty cool. I'll take a picture of it. Alright, nothing cool, but we got a 1989 Canadian penny, or Canadian nickel, sorry. Nothing cool, just another Canadian. I keep all the foreign coins though. So I am done with all the boxes, and here are all the coins that I kept out of there. Ended up getting actually 2 of those rolls of the pennies in there, so now I got to put 10 cents back in the bag to pay for those. 1 nickel from Panama, so that was pretty cool. That was my first find from there, so I'll take another picture of that to show you the front and back and what that looks like. 1 from Singapore, a 20-cent piece from there, pretty cool. I should have seen it in the roll pretty easily. It's a little worn down, but these coins actually have ridges, so I should have seen that before. 2 Canadians, nothing too special. You find a lot of those. And then I found 2 war nickels. So one was the top one here, 1943p, and a 1944s. So I'll take some pictures of these and post them up right now.